Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of my last video, Voldemort's daughter, and it's Harry, next reader. I want to do so many other things, like I want to read the chapters I've written in my book. I want to read a few more from this book, but I don't know if I have time today, and yeah. The quote for today is, J.K. Rowling always told Rupert that we would be married. He brought me a ring one day. Like the candy rings, we were artificially married until I ate the ring off an hour later. By Emma Watson. Side note, in the bold author notes, it says, I hope you still remember the first one. It was a one-shot where Harry asked Dana, in parentheses, in this one shot I changed the name back to who I am because it wasn't really requested by the same person. So I guess you choose whether you want Dana or YN. I'll do YN for this purpose. You looked at your dress one more time. You couldn't believe that you were finally going out with Harry. You had waited for this for so long. You smiled and fixed your hair. YN, Draco yelled. You hurried down the stairs and Draco grabbed your arm and almost pulled you off the stairs. You almost fell. What the hell, idiot? You hissed. Why is Harry standing in front of the common room? Are you going to the party with him? Draco asked. What are you? My dad? Oh wait, no. You told everyone who my father is, and it's definitely not you. You grinned. So, if you don't mind, I have to go. Damn. You walked out of the common room, and Harry looked at you. He was wearing a smoking? That's what it says. YN, you look beautiful. You blushed and smiled. Thank you. You look great yourself. You smiled. Harry offered you his hand. You grabbed it and walked with him towards the party. Are you excited? You asked. Of course I am. I'm happy that I finally asked you out. And that you said yes, of course. I'm also happy that you asked me. I thought you would hate me. I can't judge people by who their father is. You entered the party and looked around. You smiled happily. Hi, Harry. Want a drink? Neville asked. Thank you, Neville. He grabbed 2 drinks and handed one to you. Thank you, you smiled. Neville walked away. You sat and looked around. You saw people immediately look away. Maybe this was a bad idea. Why? Don't you like it here? We just got here. People are staring. Harry sighed. Len, you shouldn't care so much what other people think. If I would care, I wouldn't have taken you. Everyone thinks I'm ready to kill, he sighed. No, not everyone. I don't. But you're different, Harry. You're kind, and you don't care. Other people do. Hermione then approached Harry. Harry, we have to talk, she spoke. Alright, what's up? Hermione looked at you and then back at Harry. In private. You sighed and walked away, leaving Harry and Hermione. You sighed and stood against the wall, trying to be invisible. What? Why couldn't she hear it? You took her? You seriously asked her out? Hermione asked. Harry sighed and rolled his eyes. Of course it was about this. Hermione, seriously, I like her. She's so much more than Voldemort's daughter. She has feelings too. That Voldemort can't feel love doesn't mean she can't. Harry, no, she isn't going to betray me. She isn't going to kill me. Just because you think that doesn't mean that it's true. I'm sick and tired of you saying that to me. You can't decide who I like for myself. Oh, I can decide who I like for myself. Harry looked at him in a bit of shock. Okay, but if something happens, I warned you. She walked away. You watched everyone drinking, and you watched Hermione and Harry talk. could see that Harry was slightly angry. Slughorn walked towards you. Well, hello, Miss Riddle. Never expected to see you here, he said. Why not? That's not relevant, he sighed. It's okay, Professor. I never expected to be asked either. No one likes a riddle. Who took you, if I may ask? Harry Potter, he smiled. But if you don't want me around, you were interrupted by the doors that slammed, and you heard a rather familiar voice growling in protest. Get your hands off of me, you filthy squid! Draco, what did he get himself into? Professor Slughorn started. Draco looked at you, standing against the wall. You sighed and shook your head. I just discovered this boy lurking in an upset corridor. He claims to be invited to this party. Okay, I was gate crashing. He spoke before pulling a shoulder from Filch's grip. Happy? I won't score him out. Snape spoke while stepping forwards. Certainly, Professor. As soon as Draco passed you, he grabbed your arm. What happened? Did you do something? The only that did something to me was you. You spoke before pushing him away. I never said you should leave. It's just that I might scare people, you asked? Well, I get it, Professor. My father brought you a lot of problems. I don't want it to happen again. I'll see you at potions, Professor. Enjoy your party. You sighed and left the office. Liane? Harry asked as he saw you leave. He hurried after you. You were on your way towards the common room when you decided to stop at the lake. You sat down near the lake. It was cold, but you didn't mind. You couldn't take it anymore. Your last name was ruining everything. Draco had to ruin everything. Liane, why'd you leave? I'm sorry. Hermione has to discuss something with me. I know it was about me, Harry. Everything is about me. All the conversations, all the nasty looks. Everyone hates me, Harry. Slughorn didn't want me at his party. Draco ruined my life. You sighed and tears came up to your eyes. Harry grabbed your arm. Get up, Liane. You must be freezing. You got up and looked at him. Harry pulled off his jacket of his smoking and wrapped it around your shoulders. He wiped the tear away that rolled down your cheek. Why are you so nice to me? You asked. Because I like you. He smiled. It's difficult, Harry. I know. I just want someone to see that I'm not like him. I know. But I can't. Harry pulled you closer and hugged you tightly. You hugged him back and it calmed you down. I'm sorry, Harry. You have nothing to be sorry about, he smiled. You stepped back a bit. Harry grabbed your hand and smiled at you. Liane, will you be my girlfriend? He asked. You smiled and blushed. Can you handle it? You asked. I fought your dad on a graveyard. I can handle it. You laughed and stepped forwards. You placed your hand on his cheek and shortly kissed him. Harry smiled with slightly red cheeks. I just had to do that. Is that okay? Perfect, he smiled. Alrighty, everyone, that was this, the end of the Harry X, reader or listener, Voldemort's daughter. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. There are many characters here on this book, so if you want one, just tell me and I'll look for a good one. Have a good day, everybody!